Good. Thank you so much for your time to be sharing this movie with us, like adventure, action, or horror, this all together. What was about the script that got your attention to do it?
The people who were involved. I was really excited to get an opportunity to work with JJ. I wasn't familiar with Julius Avery until I had been presented with the script, but I went back and watched his movies, and Son of a Gun was an excellent movie, and it was really action-packed and really, heart-pumping. So I was looking forward to the opportunity to get to work with him and to get to really play one of the central characters in his directorial, debut with a studio film.
Yeah, what do you like the most about your character?
That he's sincere, and that even though he is stuck in this extreme circumstance of war, he's still able to have a sense of morality and still be able to decipher between right and wrong.
Yeah, the cast is like it's really good. You have White, you have Matilde. How was work with them?
It's fantastic. It was great. I think when you're fortunate enough to be surrounded with phenomenal actors, it makes your job easier. You know what I mean? It was really a blessing to be able to come in and be able to fully trust all of the actors involved and just know that whatever I'm doing, they're going to be receptive of it and they're going to be able to give it right back. And that usually makes for a really good performance for everyone all around. So I was really lucky to have those guys. And even now we've connected really well and we're still friends and we talk outside of the movie. So it's really cool.
The role was very physical, a lot of explosion here and there. What was the toughest scene that you guys have to shoot, in your opinion?
For me, singularly, it was probably the post opening sequence, like once the water's involved, because that was really tough. Because I've always felt that I've been really comfortable in water, and I've been able to swim since I was really little. But a lot of this was acting that you're running out of breath. So doing that kind of makes you run out of breath, and still having to be able to put on a performance underwater, it can be really scary. So if you're not trusting of the safety team around you, it could go bad. But I was very well taken care of, and I think that it showed well on screen.
Yeah, that's good. That scene was I was impressed. I thought, did he really went to a tank? And start struggling?
Oh man, yeah, that was rough.
But that was really good.
Thank you.
And another thing that I want to ask you, do you have anything that in your life that you Overlord that you was very good at?
That I was very good at?
Yeah.
I always thought that I was good at sports. I always thought, but before I got into acting, I thought I was going to be playing professional football, but that was like this dream that I had that, you learn isn't going to happen in like the cruelest way. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I fell into a career in the arts, and now it's like I can't imagine doing anything else.
Yeah, now you can play whatever you want.
Exactly.
Football player.
I will be a football player one way.
Yeah,
you just watch.
Yeah, watch that. I hope you can get it. And now you also in Jack Ryan, right?
Yes.
And then it was really cool. I really enjoyed watching.
It was fantastic. We spent I want to say 3 to 4 months in Colombia, shooting all over Bogota, Hirado. It was fun. It's such an intense show, and people have really come to like the show and the characters, especially this first season. But I think the second season is going to push it even more, and it's really going to excite fans of the show even further. I'm really excited when it comes out.
Yeah. Did you learn any Spanish?
I had to speak a little bit of Spanish
Hola,
as my
tal?
character. Just a little bit, but I would say certain things, and then my tutor would be like, and I'd be like, I'm trying, but I'm always open to those.
Yeah, now Overlord is coming to DVD and to digital. Do you know what we're gonna have on the extras? You're gonna see how it was made? Anything interesting that we're gonna have on the DVD?
Yes, I'm sure that it'll include a lot of the early concepts for the characters and the different, not creatures, but things, sets and all that were developed in the movie. And I think that they'll have some moments of showing our preparation for the characters as far as the boot camp and the different weapons and different costumes and things that everybody wore. So it's going to be really interesting, and it'll give audiences a really, really nice insight into what it took to make this movie.
And what are your next 2 projects that you're gonna have?
So the next one that will come out will be will be Jack Ryan, and then Ava DuVernay's Central Park 5. It's the limited series for Netflix, and then the second season of Sorry for Your Loss on a Facebook Watch. We will start in the summer, I believe.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank
Very
you so much
excited.
for your time.
Thank you, of course.
And Overlord will be, like in February, available to everybody.
Absolutely.
Thank you.